guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this eye look right here. I did this especially because Valentine's Day is around the corner, so I wanted to do something really cute if you're going to go out on a date or just hang out with your friends and you just want to look pretty, or just whatever you have planned for that day. Or just for a date night. This is really cute and I share some tips and tricks so you can easily recreate it. So I hope you like this look and I hope this tutorial is helpful. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button to be a part of this little family and turn on the bell notification so you won't miss any of my videos. And give this video a big thumbs up please if you do like this look. And now let's get started. So I'm gonna grab my e.l.f. Cosmetics 16 Hour Camo Concealer and I'm gonna use that as a primer for my eyeshadows. As you can see, I already cleaned the bottom of my eyebrows and I used the same concealer. If you want to see an eyebrow tutorial, I do have a few using different products, so I will leave all of those videos in the description box below. I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics sponge to blend out the concealer, and it has to be nice and blended in order for the eyeshadows to blend out really nice. And using a concealer helps to cover up any redness or dark or the little veins that you have on your eyelid, and everything looks nice and even. And once I have the eyelid blended out really good, I'm going to set it using my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder and a fluffy brush from Profusion. I do it in tapping motions so the concealer doesn't move, and this is going to help to blend out the eyeshadows a lot faster and easier. So this is a step I always recommend if you're a beginner or if you're going to be using dark eyeshadows. It's a really important step if you're a beginner, so I hope this helps you. For today's look, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Norvina eyeshadow palette. This is volume 4, and I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using this little brush from Profusion number ES6, and I'm going to apply this back and forth on my crease. I want this eyeshadow to go above my crease, and since the eyeshadow does have a lot of pigmentation, only one layer was enough. So I'm just going to keep blending it out back and forth from the inner corner. I'm not going to go all the way down to the outer corner. I'm going to stop exactly where my crease ends. And since I did set the concealer, it's going to be very fast and easy to blend out this eyeshadow, and also because I mean it's not a dark eyeshadow, so it's going to be a quick step. For the next step, I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here. I'm using a smaller brush. This brush comes in the Rimmel eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to apply it pretty much the same way I did for the first eyeshadow, but this time I'm obviously not going to blend it out as high as I did with the first eyeshadow. I want this to be a little bit lower, but I do want it to go above the crease. Now, since I feel that I grabbed a little bit more product than I wanted, I'm going to go back to the first brush I used. I'm not going to grab any more product, but I'm going to use whatever's left on this brush to pretty much blend out that second eyeshadow. That way it's just going to blend out in that same area and it's not going to move any higher. I'm going to grab my e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer and I'm going to apply a little bit, like a little dot right above the roots of my eyelashes, just on the center, and then I'm going to look up and then down, and you can see that there's another dot above the crease. So that's going to help a lot to start the cut crease, and this way also it helps the cut crease look even on both eyes because I did it the same way on the other eye. So this way the one eye isn't, or one cut crease isn't bigger than the other one. And another thing that helps me a lot is if I used a very flat brush. I'm using the one from Anastasia number A4. After the little dot, I'm just gonna complete the cut crease with just a little bit more product on the brush. You don't want to start with way too much product. If you feel like you need a little bit more to complete the cut crease, then you can just grab more, but just don't start with too much product. And it also helps if I stretch my eyelid, lifting up my eyebrow a little bit. It's just a lot easier to make the edge of the cut crease very nice and harsh, like a nice harsh cut crease above the crease. And then for the outer corner, as you can see on the other eye, I didn't complete the cut crease just like I did with the eyeshadow. I didn't go all the way down to the outer corner of my eye, so I'm just going to do the same thing with the concealer. I'm going to use the same brush to blend it out. I make sure I don't have a lot of product. Sometimes I like to wipe off the excess product on the back of my hand and then use that to blend out the edge, and then I do it in tapping motions. It's important for you not to have a lot of product on the brush when you're doing this part. And after that's complete, I'm going to set it right away using the same Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder I used earlier and a fluffy brush. I do it in tapping motions, so that way the concealer doesn't move. You don't want to wait for the concealer to dry up before you set it because it might already be creasing and you don't want that. You want it to be nice and smooth, so make sure it's still pretty creamy and then you set it. You can also use translucent powder. You can see right here, it's pretty obvious that this eye over here, it's a little bit darker than this one over here. It's because when I set the concealer, I kind of put a little bit of the powder on that area right there, but that's okay because it's an easy fix. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab more of that eyeshadow, the second eyeshadow that I applied on my crease, which is this one right here, and I'm going to pretty much trace the top of the cut crease I just created. I'm gonna apply it as close to the cut crease as I can, and I am applying a little bit on top of the concealer that I just set, but that's okay because that is also an easy fix. So I'm just gonna be applying it on top of the cut crease. Now to remove the pink eyeshadow that I have on my eyelid, I'm just going to grab a little bit more of my pressed powder and then just go over my eyelid very lightly like this, just to dust off the pink eyeshadow. From the same eyeshadow palette, I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here. This is like pressed glitter. It's really gorgeous and I'm going to apply it on my eyelid. And I love that having the eyelid the same shade as my skin tone and then this glitter on top, it just glows really pretty. And I feel like the glitter just stands out really nice without having any other color underneath that. So I really love this. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to apply the first eyeshadow I applied on my crease from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner using the same little brush from Rimmel. Then I'm going to apply the second eyeshadow I applied on my crease, also on my lower lash line, but this time I'm just going to apply it as close to the lash line as I can. That way I don't cover up the first eyeshadow I applied. Now I'm going to apply this highlighter from Anastasia and Amrezy using the Real Techniques Detailer brush. I'm going to apply this right under the arch of my eyebrow, right on the brow bone, and this is just to add a little more glow. This is also the highlighter I use for the rest of my face, so now I'm ready to shine all night. Now the eyelashes that I applied are from EyesomeLux Style Bella, and you can see, or I don't know if you guys will be able to notice, but I can see that the natural eyelashes under here are still full of like the powder from the eyeshadows, and you don't want that. You can see this one over here, they're already covered, so I'm going to grab my Maybelline Sky High mascara, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that mascara to my natural lashes down there. Some people do apply the mascara before applying the fake eyelashes, but I like to do it after. I don't know why, but I always do it after. And then this way they look a lot better. Oh, I just poked my eye. They look a lot better. And then I'm going to use the same mascara and apply some on my lower lashes. I almost forgot this step, but I'm going to grab this eyeliner from Rimmel. It's in the color Nude, and I'm going to apply this on my waterline. This will just help to open my eyes a little bit instead of applying like no eyeliner or a black eyeliner. That will make my eyes look a little bit smaller. And that was the final step to complete this look. I really hope you guys liked it and I hope this tutorial was helpful. Let me know in the comments below what you think and what you give this look on a scale of 1 to 10. And also let me know what other videos you want me to do. And I feel like the only lipstick that'll look good with this look, in my opinion, is just a nude, like a light shade of pink or brown, but any other lipstick like red or purple or any other like bright colors or something, I feel like that will, like, to me that's too much. So just like something a little bit more simple. It's just like a nude lipstick. So but that's just my opinion. But yeah, I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to give this a big thumbs up if you did like this video and this look. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!